The Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce has been organizing and presenting Rochester's annual Holiday Parade since the mid-1980s. The Rochester Holiday Parade is the largest holiday parade on the Seacoast. This year's Holiday Parade is underwritten by Service Credit Union. Special thanks to them for their generosity to this annual holiday tradition. Now, the official theme of this year's parade is Christmas Around the World. The parade is beginning at the Triangle by the Richard Credo Technology Center, traveling south on Wakefield Street, turning onto Union Street, and then turning south on North Main Street and proceeding through South Main Street, and then disbanding around the Rochester Commons. Approximately 66 entries are participating in today's parade. 12 floats have entered the parade, 1 float in the youth division, 4 floats in the organization division, and 7 floats in the commercial division. First, second, and third place trophies are awarded in each of the 3 divisions, and a Best of Parade trophy is also awarded. Floats are judged on creativity, craftsmanship, theme, and overall appearance. There will also be 2 groups providing entertainment in the parade today. Marching bands from throughout New Hampshire and Maine are participating, including the Spalding High School Red Raider Marching Band and Becktash Shriner Clowns of New Hampshire. Various marching groups and entertainment are invited to participate in the parade each year. Their participation is sponsored by local businesses to cover the cost of having these groups participate, which does cost several $1,000s, as parades are fundraisers for the various high school bands to assist in defraying the cost of their equipment and uniforms. The parade also includes marching units from several organizations, mobile and equestrian units. VIPs in the parade include city elected officials and representatives from the Rochester Police and Fire Departments, and others, including our Grand Marshals, our 2018 Citizen of the Year, Hoagie Higgins, and 2018 Nonprofit of the Year, Cornerstone V&A. And, of course, Santa Claus is joining us at the end of the parade. Initial planning for the parade begins in August, when the theme, route, and time of the parade are decided, and coordination in planning begins. Chamber staff members work with members of the Holiday Events Committee in coordinating the assembly of the entries, fundraising, as well as securing entries, obtaining safety personnel, making banners and signs, and obtaining traffic control volunteers to ensure public safety. The Holiday Events Committee is pleased to have the assistance each year of the Rochester Police Department, who coordinates traffic control. Members of the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce, Crosspoint Church, and the Great Bay Radio Club are assisting them at various traffic control locations throughout the downtown area. Members of the Great Bay Radio Club are also assisting with parade participants as they arrive at the parade assembly area. Ribbons are distributed to all participants in the parade, as well as trophies that are awarded to the winning entries. This year's Holiday Events Committee Chairman is former Fire Chief Norm Sanborn, who has done a wonderful job leading the committee for many years to accomplish the decisions and tasks involved with the event. Members of that committee include the chair, Norm Sanborn of the Rochester Fire Department, along with Matt Bollier, Service Credit Union, Lisa Clark from Rochester Public Works, Jessica Clay, Elm Grove Properties, Macon Cody, Holy Rosary Credit Union, Mark Farrell, Laura's Heating Systems Company, Gloria Gagnon, Bernier Insurance, Alan Johnson of Atlantic Broadband, Janet Oliver of Unitil, Melissa Seppi, Elm Grove Properties, and Tatiana Simon, Holy Rosary Credit Union. Deputy Police Chief Gary Boudreau from the Rochester Police Department. Now, members of the Holiday Events Committee, parade volunteers, and chamber staff members met early yesterday morning at Granite Steak and Grill for breakfast to review final details for the parade, review the weather conditions, and distribute instructions. Of course, at that time it was decided to postpone the parade due to the inclement weather, so switched to Monday evening in downtown Rochester. They're all either involved in judging, traffic and crowd control, or parade lineup duties at the assembly area that takes place around the Richard Credo Technology Center and Spalding High School. In addition to members of the committee and chamber staff, the following volunteer their time to help with the assembly and lineup of the parade and traffic control. Paul Berry, Paul Berry's Electric Service, LLC. Rod Jablonski, Better Homes and Gardens Masiello Group. Kerry Landry, Cornerstone V&A. Kaylee Patterson, Service Credit Union. Emily Pelletier from Lincoln Financial Group. Carl and Barb Potvin, law offices of Carl W. Potvin. Catherine Toole, Paul School. Maggie Toole, New England Marketing and Print. Kelly Walters, the City of Rochester. And Zach Wellington. Approximately 150 businesses and individuals make financial and/or in-kind contributions to make the parade possible. Local restaurants also donated a portion of their proceeds raised on a specific day to the holiday parade. Those restaurants that helped to spread the holiday cheer this year include Granite Steak and Grill, La Corona Mexican Restaurant, Lilac City Grill, Moe's Italian Sandwiches, and Spalding Steak and Ale. In addition to the monies raised to defray the cost of the bands, funds raised are spent on advertising the parade with the local media, including Seacoast Media Group and the Rochester Voice, to promote the parade's contributors, printing up posters and flyers, mailings to previous and present entries, trophies for the winning floats, participant ribbons, safety vests, and flashlights for traffic control volunteers, and of course several signage and banner expenses. Judging chair for the parade is Gloria Gagnon of Bernier Insurance, who coordinates and trains local residents and business volunteers to judge the floats in the parade. The Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce wishes to thank the following for their contributions to the parade. AMI Graphics sponsor banners that are being carried in today's parade. Arthur's Market used the parking lot for the band buses to park to meet students at the end of the parade. Care Pharmacy used the parking lot for parents to meet their children at the end of the parade. Cremens Creative filming this special holiday event for rebroadcast. Cross Point Church, traffic control, Dover Fire Department for Santa's Sleigh, and Eastern Propane and Oil providing transportation. Also, thanks to Granite Steak and Grill, hospitality for parade volunteers to gather and have breakfast prior to going to the parade assembly. Great Bay Radio Club for traffic control assistance. Market Basket providing refreshments for volunteers at the parade. Atlantic Broadband, publicity and broadcasting of the parade. MLC Catering, sandwiches for parade volunteers. Eastern Propane and Oil's Ciderberry providing transportation for our Citizen of the Year. The City of Rochester for permits, facilities, roads, etc. Spalding High School, use of their facilities for lineup of entries. Rochester Fire Department coordinating hanging of the American flag and hanging of street banners to promote the parade. The Rochester Police Department, crowd and traffic control. Rochester Department of Public Works for message boards, no parking signs, cleanup, and barricades for traffic control. Rochester Truck Inc., a flatbed for cable viewing and truck. Seacoast Media Group for parade publicity, and the Rochester Voice, also parade publicity and advertising. Thanks go out as well to Spalding High School varsity and JV cheerleaders carrying banners in the parade. Spalding High School ROTC carrying banners. Touch trophies and awards for preparing participant ribbons and winning float trophies. Two-way communications, walkie-talkies for communications, local radio stations who promote the parade, and the many volunteers who contribute their time to put on a successful parade. Pleasure for me also providing coverage for the parade this year. Steve Dorr, my regular partner, is unable to be here this year as the parade was switched from Sunday to Monday, and Phil Toole had to be out on the road, so safe travels for him, and thanks to him for normally participating as well. And also coverage coordination provided by Cremens Creative, and rebroadcasting of the parade provided by Atlantic Broadband. Chamber staff responsible for organizing the entire parade behind the scenes, including all the volunteer management, publicity, fundraising, parade lineup, and the many tasks associated with coordinating the holiday parade. Laura Ring, Chamber President and CEO. Tori Martin, Member Services and Communications. The Chamber would like to thank all those involved in the planning of the parade, all the participants and groups that are involved in today's parade, and all those who made contributions to produce a spectacular and successful holiday parade in Rochester.
Those were moments away from the beginning of the 2018 Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce Annual Holiday Parade, Christmas Around the World. We're standing here with Matt Bolger, Assistant Vice President of Member Services at Service Credit Union, once again underwriting the event this year, and all of us so grateful that you do that. And nice to have you here, and tell us why it's so important for Service Credit Union to be doing this, not only underwriting the event, but also you have a beautiful float in the event, and I would like you to tell us about that as well.
Well, we do have a beautiful float. We did have some mechanical problems, but thanks to Herbie's Tire here in Rochester, they took care of us at the 11th hour here today. Our history is since 1957. We were started by those on Pease Air Force Base, and $300 and a bunch of military officers resulted in Service Credit Union. Today, we are throughout the world. and we honor our service members as well as anyone that lives or works in the state of New Hampshire, as well as down in Falmouth, Mass, or even North Dakota. So we are loyal to our membership. We're ready to serve them every single day, and our train that we have here tonight is just an example. Even our staff just walking by is an example of us being ready to serve our community, which is part of our mission.
You do serve the community in so many ways, the communities that you're in, not only here as an underwriter of the parade, but in many other events and activities throughout the Seacoast and beyond as well. Tell us about those.
Well, just this past weekend, we worked with Toys R Tots, also local media channels, that we collected over $20,000 and 17,000 toys. So just Service Creating branches alone throughout the state of New Hampshire was over 3,000 of those items. So we're very proud of our membership. Our members have been very gracious to us. We appreciate that every day. But also, the help continues. And that's where we look at December 7th, for example. We have a blood drive at our corporate office in Portsmouth where people can sign on at the Red Cross and give blood right at our corporate office. We also are very partnered with Make-A-Wish. Yesterday was a very Make-A-Wish celebration with children, and we have another event tomorrow night. So very active this time of year with many organizations and not-for-profits, but we are very proud to be part of our community.
And if I'm correct, you're also involved with the Peace Greeters, aren't you?
Absolutely. So the Peace Greeters, we give a lot of chapsticks, games for the troops, and at times our staff can get there depending on the hour when the troops come through. We're always there to say thank you for their service, because that's part of our mission as well as they're part of our community every day.
And you talked about the humble beginnings of Service Credit Union. You've grown so much. I'm sure a lot of people would like to know about the products and services you do offer.
So some of the unique things that we offer is at 13 years old with your parents, you can have a checking account. That's part of our financial literacy that we offer in order to teach a child to be a better at budgeting when they get older. We also have a warrior program, so when our military folks are sent out to a combat zone, they get 10% on their savings account, which is a huge rate this time of year, or just in general. We also have senior programs, STAR programs, so those with the lower income class. So we try to make every effort to take care of everybody in our community, not just in the military side, but also in the state of New Hampshire and the other communities we serve.
Wow, that says it all, and we want to thank you again for all you do in the community, and for once again underwriting Rochester's annual holiday parade. Thank you, Matt.
Steve, thank you very much, and everybody have a Merry Christmas.
The Holiday Events Committee is pleased to assist the Rochester Fire Department with their 21st annual Toy Bank campaign. This program helps Rochester families in need at Christmas time. New and unwrapped items for children ages infant to 14 years are requested. Toy Bank collection boxes can be found at the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce or the Rochester Fire Department, Gonick, and downtown stations. Toys are collected up until December 16th. For more information on the Toy Bank program or tickets, contact Cindy at the Rochester Fire Department at 335-7544. Each year, the Chamber coordinates a collection for the children at the Homeless Center for Stratford County. Items being collected included new books for children ages 8 to 17, new puzzles for children ages 12 plus, toilet paper, paper towels, and items may be brought to the Chamber office through December 16th. Rochester Opera House is presenting A Christmas Carol December 6th through December 23rd. For tickets and show times, just visit the website at rochesteroperahouse.com. The Castle on Charles, located at 19 Charles Street in Rochester, presents a Dan Fogelberg Holiday Tribute Concert with the Don Campbell Trio on Thursday, December 6th. The Castle on Charles will also present a Last Bash Holiday Dance Party with Sharon Jones and the Downtown Express on December 15th. For more information, visit www.castlenh.com. Soul City Dance presents the Nutcracker at the Rochester Opera House December 8th and 9th and December 13th and 14th. Tickets are available online by visiting rochesteroperahouse.com or soulcitydance.org. Stratford Wind Symphony presents their annual Pops concert on December 16th at the Rochester Opera House. That's at 7 o'clock. You can purchase tickets at rochesteroperahouse.com. Rochester Recreation and Arena and Rochester Police Department will present a new holiday tradition, Christmas on the Common, and that's Saturday, December 15th from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Visit rochesternh.net/recreation-arena. And be sure to have your children write their letters to Santa. There is a special mailbox in Rochester that will be accepting letters to Santa through December 15th at Tanya Lee Hervey Photography at 24 Union Street in Rochester. Your letters will go directly to the North Pole, and each child will receive a letter back to you from Santa. And be sure to visit TanyaLeeHerveyPhotography.com for more information on that. I'm Steve Dorr, and on behalf of the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce, proud to be here with you today, kicking off the holiday season in Rochester with the 2018 Christmas Around the World Holiday Parade. The Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce, located right across the street at 18 South Main Street in downtown Rochester. Chamber is a business membership organization with approximately 430 businesses and professionals throughout the Greater Rochester area. Our chamber does a great job promoting its member businesses, serving as the information center for the community, and putting on community events such as today's holiday parade. Whether you're looking for information on business products or services, street and highway maps, a community magazine, relocation, or visitor information, the Chamber is more than happy to assist you. For more information, contact the Chamber at 332-5080, or you can visit their website at rochesternh.org. And of course, the Chamber wishes to thank the many businesses and individuals who made contributions to make today's parade possible. As we start to see some of the flashing lights of the police that will be beginning the parade for us, and a pretty good crowd lined up here along the street. Again, this parade was postponed from its normal Sunday time frame with the heavy rains, and moved to this Monday evening, a pleasant evening. Beautiful looking through the downtown with the lit Christmas tree and the lights hanging up, and the American flag in front of us, displayed proudly by the City of Rochester Fire Department. And so nice to see so many people out, and the families that come out each and every year to see the holiday parade. What a tradition it is, as we talked about before, being the largest in the area. And so nice to see that tradition continue, and hopefully for many more years to come. You can probably hear some of the sirens as we're getting close here, as we see our first entries beginning to approach. First people who will be coming up through, of course, clearing the way and making sure all is safe for the parade are the Rochester Police Department, motorcycle officers, Sergeant Patrick Emerson and Detective Mike Monday will be leading the procession as you see them start to come into sight here. And you can also see the crowds lining the streets underneath the well-lit trees, and beautiful decor that the City of Rochester has done. Had their tree lighting ceremony last Friday night, and that brought out a huge crowd for that as well. So as we start to see the Rochester Police and Fire Department command vehicles beginning the official parade lineup, Rochester Police Department command vehicle with Officer Keith McKenzie and his canine partners. They are so popular to Flirt and Gunner. Anywhere they go, the kids and adults alike love to see them, along with the Rochester Fire Department's command SUV. Thrill for kids and kids of all ages, really. Nothing like a holiday parade. Motorcycle unit out in front, and police car, as well as we mentioned Fire Department's command SUV also coming into our site here. So we are very proud to be having the Rochester Police Honor Guard also coming up leading the parade. 4 Honor Guard members are dressed in their Honor Guard uniforms, carrying the American flag and a state of New Hampshire flag. Included in the Honor Guard today are our officers Eric Ball, Jacob Benjamin, John Gantert, and Justin Worthley. The Rochester Police Department Honor Guard is a voluntary assignment made up of full-time Rochester police officers. The Rochester Honor Guard was formed to pay tribute and respect to fallen brothers and sisters, as you see them getting ready to march in front of us now. Displaying the colors. As you see the flag being carried, coming right underneath the large flag displayed by the fire department right in front of us as the Honor Guard proceeds past us. Rochester's Holiday Parade is presented each year, of course, by the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce. Here to represent the Chamber this year, the parade is 2018 Chairman of the Board, Keith Newton of DF Richard Energy, along with the 2019 Chairman of the Board, Ann Brown of Daystar Inc., Treasurer Charlotte Rollins of Federal Savings Bank, and Janet Oliver. Wishing everyone happy holidays from the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce. Making their way down the street, our 2018 Holiday Parade underwriter, Service Credit Union. Service Credit Union is celebrating Christmas around the world by representing the servicemen and women of all branches of the military that the credit union serves, who are stationed all over the world. Credit Union opened on Pease Air Force Base in 1957 with one office and now has 52 branches worldwide, a couple right here in Rochester. Service Credit Union offers award-winning financial services to anyone who lives or works in New Hampshire and to the United States military and their families. First marching band in today's parade is Rochester's Spalding High School Red Raider Marching Band. Spalding High School Red Raider Marching Band, co-sponsored in today's parade by Bill Powers Painting, Buddell Construction Corporation, and Cochico Equipment. The 140-member Spalding High School Marching Band is under the direction of band director Joanne Houston. What a tremendous job she has done with the band over the years. Co-sponsors of the Spalding High School Band, Bill Powers Painting, Buddell Construction Corporation, and Cochico Equipment. Bill Powers Painting wishes the citizens of Rochester and surrounding communities a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Buddell Construction Corporation is a general building contractor with an over 50-year history in the Tri-City State area. Their expertise is in commercial and industrial buildings of all types, including wood, steel, and masonry. Buddell Construction would like to wish everyone a happy holiday season. And Cochico Equipment of Rochester, family-run business owned by Bob and Bonnie Mulcahy, an outdoor power equipment dealership specializing in Toro, Husqvarna, Ariens, and Gravely snow blowers and lawnmowers, Snowway plows, and Sanders. Nice performance as always from Spalding High School Red Raider Marching Band. Our VIP division is sponsored by AMI Graphics. AMI Graphics, with locations in Stratford, New Hampshire, and Ocala, Florida, nationally recognized large format print manufacturer specializing in the design, print, production, and installation of sports facility, event, commercial, and retail signage. Many of the banners you see in the parade were sponsored by AMI Graphics. And you can see the Rochester Highlanders Civil Air Patrol in the parade again this year. Appearing alongside the cadets, the decorated Civil Air Patrol van. Civil Air Patrol cadet program is for boys and girls ages from 12 to 21, with adults serving as leaders, pilots, and ground search team members. Civil Air Patrol, an auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force, and has a real-life mission of general aviation search and rescue. The cadets become qualified in search and rescue. Civil Air Patrol cadets also get to fly in orientation flights, do military drill team, and color guard. Welcoming the mayor of the city of Rochester, Caroline McCarley, in the holiday parade again this year. And thank you for being here with us today, Caroline. Happy holidays to you and your family. Along with Mayor McCarley, we saw members of the Rochester City Council, including councilors Donna Bogan, Jeffrey Heyman, Jeremy Hutchinson, Sandra Keynes, Elaine Lauterborn, David Walker, and City Councilor and State Senator James Gray. Marching with the City Council, also Rochester's City Manager Blaine Cox, who took over as City Manager in July. And the City Council followed by Rochester School Board members, including Paul Lynch, Karen Stokes, Bob Watson, Matt Pappas, Joe Devine, and Nate Burns, wishing everyone a happy holiday season. include Hoagie Higgins walking in the parade, 2018 Citizen of the Year. Hoagie Higgins, what a great guy he is. Citizen of the Year presented annually by the Chamber of Commerce. And followed up by our 2018 Nonprofit of the Year, Cornerstone VNA. Nonprofit of the Year, we're pleased to have Executive Director Julie Reynolds and staff members, including Kathy Sessler, participating today. Cornerstone VNA, a nonprofit, home health care. Following that, Grand Marshal is Hampton Beach Pageant with 3 vehicles with members of the pageant and Little Miss Rochester Fair. Some of our additional sponsors: Country Brook Apartments, DF Richard Energy, Jackson. Cub Scout Pack 186 of Holy Rosary Church, marching and carrying a holiday banner. Happy Holidays, Cub Scout Pack 186. Boy Scout Troop 357 of Rochester, Scouts and leaders marching with their flags. Girl Scouts, Scout Troop 12005, marching with troop leaders and scouts. And also we have Cub Scout Pack 188 from Farmington joining us in today's parade. Youngsters are such a great part of any holiday parade. See, coming up now today, representatives from the SOS Recovery Community Organization of Rochester walking with their banner and just wishing happy holidays to one and all. Rochester Youth Spirit marching with flags and posters from other countries in different languages, wishing all happy holidays. See the signs and banners, next is waving, and then we have Maple Street Magnet School, who have decorated their bikes, scooters, and wagons to represent Christmas in different countries around the world. Good contingent here from there. Welcome back to 110 Grill of Rochester, located at 136 Marketplace Boulevard at the Ridge in Rochester. Staff members walking and handing out scratch cards to spectators. Some of our banners from First Church Congregational, Eastern Propane, Atlantic Broadband, all marching by and helping out. Pleased to welcome back the Becktash Shriner Clowns of New Hampshire again this year, co-sponsored by Atlantic Broadband, Eastern Propane Oil, and Walmart. Each year, the Becktash Shriner Clowns participate in parades, Old Home Day celebrations, and other community events to raise money, which is donated annually. Co-sponsors of the Becktash Shriner Clowns of New Hampshire are Atlantic Broadband, located at 21 Jarvis Avenue in Rochester, provider of digital cable, HDTV, DVR, TiVo, internet phone, business services, Eastern Propane and Oil, located at the 10 Rod Road Industrial Park in Rochester. Of course, the Walmart Supercenter, department store, pharmacy, groceries, and more, located at 116 Farmington Road in Rochester. Always a hit. Becktash Shriners. And next up is our equestrian division. We're delighted to see Oakhurst Dairy, their 1834 antique milk wagon decked out for the holidays and being pulled by a pony. Happy holidays. Thank you for joining us today and every year. Classic Wagon. Youth Division coming up, sponsored by Unitil, providing the necessities of life, safely and reliably delivering natural gas and electricity throughout New England. Unitil committed to the communities they serve and to developing best-in-class people, business practices, and technologies that lead to dependable, cost-efficient energy. Thanks to Lidl, participating this year as our division sponsor. Hearing some cheering going on in the background. Fun time this evening. Great night for parade, and as we mentioned earlier, as you can see, a good turnout to watch this annual holiday event in downtown Rochester. Rochester Football League team members here today on the float. They decorated with a football field and a goalpost. Some of the team members are handing out candy. That's always a happy event for all. Nice float going through. Our mobile division coming up, sponsored by Two-Way Communications. Two-Way Communications, located on River Road in Newington, has a Motorola service station and authorized Motorola two-way radio dealer. Two-Way offers a full line of Motorola branded two-way radio products, including portable, mobile, and fixed site equipment, as well as police, fire, and emergency dispatch electronics. Our thanks to Two-Way Communications for sponsoring the two-way radios that are allowing parade assembly and traffic control volunteers to communicate throughout the event. So Spring Village in Dover, a new assisted living facility located at 35 Point Place in Dover, showcasing their bus with employees walking and handing out candy. Their bus decorated with a wreath and a Christmas tree while, of course, the music is playing along. Representatives from the Make Rochester Great organization passing by in the convertible and a Ford Mustang with Make Rochester Great banners. Also had people walking alongside the car, handing out candy and flyers. Fortunately, a milder night, so nice ride in the convertible. New England Ice Racing Association joins us again this year with 3 vehicles on trailers. New England Ice Racing Association, a nonprofit organization that's been racing for more than 40 years. Races on Milton Three Ponds held at Mighty Joe Campground on Sundays from January to mid-March as the weather permits. One of those events, so many people love to go up and see the ice racing. As we see the second of the 3 vehicles, and the third now coming into view. Coming into sight now, Urban Tree Service, located on Walnut Street in Rochester, the first Tree Care Industry Association accredited tree service company in the Seacoast area. And they've been providing the finest tree, shrub, and plant health care services for over 25 years now. So we have the decorated bucket truck from Urban Tree Service, located on Walnut Street, driven by Aaron Gregg. Happy holidays from Urban Tree Service's family to your family. Been plenty busy with the recent storms and rain and the early snows, and always called on to do a good job. Our organization, Float Division, is sponsored by Lars Heating Systems of Rochester. Lars Heating Systems Company, located in Rochester, has been a leader in the design and manufacture of residential and commercial boilers since 1948. Dedicated to American manufacturing, Lars continues to innovate and expand their capabilities. Recently, Lars has added advanced manufacturing equipment, built a state-of-the-art R&D lab, opened a hands-on technical training center, and added a finished goods warehouse to support their continued growth. Lars, proud to be a member of the Rochester business community, and of course wishing everyone a safe and joyous holiday season. Coming in behind the Access Sports Med banner, you'll see Amcom Wireless, a Verizon wireless authorized retailer with 5 locations throughout New Hampshire, including Rochester, located at the Rochester Crossing. It's a Verizon wireless authorized retailer. Another one of our fine sponsors coming into view, Elm Grove Companies. This is a full-service investment property firm operating throughout New England with many offices, including downtown Rochester. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, sell, or are in need of property management, Elm Grove Companies has what you need. So grateful for all the fine sponsors that make these events possible. Couldn't do it without them. Transportation of New Hampshire looking to hire drivers that they will train. A sign-on bonus of $1,500 is offered. Perfect job for stay-at-home moms and retirees. Decorated up very festively. Seeing our third place winner coming up. We have first United Methodist Church, a local church located in downtown Rochester. And as you'll see on their float is a nativity scene looking out over the world. Scripture verse is also referenced here. Again, the theme of 2018 Chamber Holiday Parade is Christmas Around the World. Congratulations for third place. First place coming up in the organization division. I'd like to welcome American Legion Post 7. Pleased to have the American Legion Post 7 back again this year with a float. Their float has individuals holding posters stating where their parent or grandparents served, along with a tree and flags. Nice touch there. Congratulations. Thank you. American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Rochester floats. Their float represents relays around the world. Also included are comic characters representing our relay theme, Comics Against Cancer. American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Rochester raise money to find a cure for cancer patients. Our Relay for Life event will be held June 22nd, June 23rd, 2019 at Spalding High School. Second place winner. Congratulations. Thanks for all you're doing. Looks to me like the Hawks on board. Commercial division, consisting of mobile units and floats, is sponsored by Granite Steak and Grill. Granite Steak and Grill and Smokey's Tavern, located on Route 11 in Rochester, offering an intimate setting and home-style dining experience, Granite Steak and Grill takes pride in offering the highest quality food at affordable prices, served by a friendly and attentive staff. Smokey's Tavern, located downstairs, the ideal place to meet with friends and unwind after a hard day's work with entertainment offered on Fridays and Saturdays. Function room provides a superior setting for rehearsal, dinners, corporate events, anniversary parties, baby showers, reunions, special events, and so much more. GraniteSteakandGrill.com. Additional sponsors, as you've seen some of their sponsors, the banners going by, Bootleggers Footwear Center, Holy Rosary Credit Union, Norman Vendor Inc., all doing so much for the community, and thanks for their help. First City Cars and Trucks with their float featuring lights, music, and people handing out candy. First City Cars and Trucks also the sponsor for the Miss Stratford County pageant. So appearing on their float, Miss Stratford County, Kylie Andrew, and Miss Stratford County Outstanding Teen Heather Dearborn. First City Cars and Trucks has 2 Rochester locations, 16 Milton Road and 4 Flag Road. Studio 109 also glad to be participating in his 21st Christmas parade with the Chamber, and so pleased to still be a part of our community. Float depicts their 109 plane flying around the globe, delivering presents and cheer from snow-filled pine trees to palm trees, all the while their dancers dancing to Around the World by ATC. This year their Christmas Around the World float 26-foot trailer donated and pulled by One Stop Trailer Shop at Barrington. Studio 109. All the young dancers from Studio 109, and what a great program they have. Catering to many different age groups. Now we have coming in the Central Recycle Center RC shop. Float that we have been describing to you, decorated with flags around the edges, Christmas tree with gift boxes under it, and remote controlled vehicles. And a big hit here going through the street, and first place, and congratulations to them. Coming into view now, Kirkwood Corner Senior Living, as we welcome Kirkwood Corner Senior Living, located in Lee, with a 12-passenger decorated bus with cardboard cutouts like a gingerbread house to represent Christmas in Germany. Just about to pass under our American flag. Little remote vehicles are quite the hit. Cumberland Farms of Rochester is in today's parade with their truck that they have decorated with a tree, and Cumberland Farms Cup in Trunk. Decorations on the float feature Merry Christmas in different languages. Now, what everybody's been waiting for to come by. Thank you, Santa Claus. Happy to have you here in Rochester today. And a big thank you to the Rochester Fire Department for assisting with Santa's ground transportation in today's holiday parade. The Dover Fire Department puts this entry together each year, and today the Rochester Fire Department is pulling the float containing a sleigh, reindeer, and of course a very jolly Santa Claus. Beautiful float. What's a holiday parade without jolly old Saint Nick? waving to the crowd as he goes by. Behind Santa, which of course marks the end of our parade, we have several fire trucks from various communities in the region that were able to join in the celebration today, and our thanks to all of them for their service to our communities indeed. As all the fire trucks start to pass by, it of course marks the end of this year's Rochester Holiday Parade. We hope to see you again next year. From all of us at the Greater Rochester Chamber of Commerce, our thanks to all who participated, our Underwriter Service Credit Union, to all our sponsors, contributors, and volunteers for making today's parade possible. Special thanks to Cunman Creative for taping the parade and to Atlantic Broadband for rebroadcasting the parade. And thank you to those of you at home doing Rochester's Christmas Around the World Holiday Parade. Once again, I'm Steve Briscoe. My pleasure to help bring you this annual event. And from all of us, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Two or three changes in there, so you'll have to pick up on it from what I had. I got most of it on time. Got a hair behind on a couple and a hair ahead on a couple, but it wasn't too far off. That holdup, really. Most of it was pretty close while I was, because I was trying to look at this some too, so. Yeah. I think it was pretty close. So you might have to edit a little. I got a little ahead on one there near the end, but you could probably splice that out. Ooh.